why did the church change the meaning of fornication from a critique of a system of sexual exploitation to policing people's personal and consensual sexual choices? Like, how did Christianity go from critiquing sex trafficking and sexual exploitation to prohibiting premarital sex as a sign of somebody's holiness? That's what we should be asking. Well, the answer is to be found in what happened when Christianity went from being a minor religion in the first century to being the imperial religion across Europe centuries later. See, in the first century, Christian writers espoused views and teachings that challenged the state, that challenged the wealthy, that challenged those in power. Simple phrases like calling Jesus the Son of God was a challenge to the Roman government, which regarded Caesar as the Son of God. And so to teach Christians, as Paul does, to flee fornication was to encourage them to not support a system of sexual and economic exploitation that wealthy men in the Roman Empire and those who were in political authority profited from. It meant when Paul taught to flee fornication, it meant that those who followed Jesus in the first century could not see themselves supporting politicians, Donald Trump, and supporting wealthy men, Jeffrey Epstein, who gained a prominence by hosting parties for women and young males being sex trafficked as prostitutes. But as Christianity grew and spread and gained popularity throughout Europe from the 2nd century to the 13th century, Christianity became the official religion of the state. And as such, the church needed to shift its moral paradigm from challenging systems of domination and power to a preoccupation with people's personal choices. And so, to be less threatening to those in power, the church needed to identify and to select and to elevate preachers who focus more on matters of individual morality and ignored matters of public morality. Y'all don't mind if I teach it before I preach it, do you? In the same way that slave owners in America needed religious leaders who would define salvation in terms of saving an individual